What's up, y'all? Welcome to NeuroCraze, home of the Neuro Crazy. I appreciate you joining me. What we're going to do tonight, this is part 3 of a 5-part series on how to teach you hands-on work-through tutorials on how to create your own custom AI content that you can put up on the internet, monetize, and make some money from. Now, part 3 tonight, this stunning footage that you see looks so good, looks so real. Well, it's not real. It's AI. I created it with 2 tools. Tonight, I'm going to teach you how, with nothing, you can create this beautiful footage that you can link up with the music that we did in part 1. I'll put a link in the description above so that way you can go back to part 1. If you're brand new to the channel, this is your first video, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Also, if you want to learn how to make your own drone chill music videos that you can monetize and put on the internet, that's what I'm doing. It's a 5-part complete tutorial how-to behind the scenes. Part 1, we build the music. Now check this out. I know there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube right now. They're like how to make videos with AI. They're like 5 minutes long, 10 minutes long, super polished. We're a little crunchy here. We're a little more gritty. We're a little bit longer. The reason being is I'm actually going to show you step by step. I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to hold your hand. Now, if you've got some familiarity with AI, this stuff might not be so tough for you. But if you're brand new to AI, look, y'all got to get into AI. If you're not into it, you're going to get left behind because I feel like I've cracked the cheat code. Seriously, this was so ridiculous easy to make this video right here with this music. So without any further ado, let's get started. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the images from scratch. Then we're going to animate those images. Let's go. NeuroCraze. Like and subscribe. Sorry, that song hits. In part 1, we made that together. It was pretty rad. I'm also going to show you my workflow on this. So here we go. Step 1. There's 2 AIs that I'm going to use tonight. The first is Leonardo AI. I've tried multiple different image generators, Runway, GPT, like a whole bunch of them. I like Leonardo because it's fast, it's smooth, and in my opinion, makes some of the most beautiful images. So let's check on the pricing real quick, right? You want to know how much this is going to cost to start your internet business, your content creation business. And we're going to go to premium plans. All right. So we've got a $0 a month plan. All right. You're going to get some things. You get up to 200 credits. 150 tokens every day, so that'll allow you to create, a couple handfuls of images every day. We've got the Apprentice, we've got the Artisan, we've got the Maestro, and the Leonardo. So they're $12 a month, $30 a month, $60 a month, and I don't know what that one is. I think I'm on the $30 a month plan right now because I'm a professional content creator and I have lots of different channels, lots of different characters, lots of things going on. So I need a robust amount of images. And as a pro grinding on this stuff day in, day out, the Artisan has covered me pretty well and I haven't run out of tokens. So let's check out what we can do with Leonardo AI. So I'm not going to give you a full walkthrough on this. Maybe one day I will, but it's pretty simple. Our focus tonight is to create some amazing beach images that we're going to animate. So let me show you how easy that is with Leonardo. Link down below as well. See if I can get you, I'll see if I can get you a discount link as well. All right, so right here, big in the middle is image. We're going to click on that. There's lots of choices here. Okay, so let's start over here. Different styles. I like cinematic because that's what we're going for. We're going for photorealistic and cinematic. Contrast, generation mode, fast or quality. I'm choosing quality because I want this to look real. Then we've got a couple different aspect ratio sizes that you can choose from. You can go custom. We've got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the different size aspect ratios that you'll need to create images so you can, slam this together for some bang and shorts. So like, let's just say you make some killer images and maybe you animate them, then you create some music and you create your own shorts and they're a hit. I don't know. But even with this, you can just create the images custom made for your different aspect ratio. I'm going to run 16.9. We've got small, medium, and large. I'm going to run small because in the next AI that I use, it's not going to give me 1900 by 1920 by 1080. So I choose this and then I just upscale it. But you've got medium and large. These are some pretty large files. So here, if I just check general image, it's going to create 1, 2, 3, 4 or more images on my prompt. Prompt is the input that you give the AI. What it produces is called the output. So what I love about Leonardo is this flow state. Flow state. So it's right here. You've got image creation. You can even do video, which is really expensive with Leonardo. There's different AI for video. And then we've got flow state. What's flow state about? So on image, I typically only create like 4 images at a time based on my prompt, but flow state is going to give me a full screen, almost never ending of awesome images. So here we go. I'm gonna give it a prompt. Beautiful. Let's see. Drone camera footage of a beautiful tropical beach with white sands, lush vegetation. We're going to do lush vegetation, crystal clear water, crystal clear water. And that's all I'm going to give it. So I'm going to keep it super simple. So drone camera footage, right? So we want to let it know that we want it shot from the angle of a drone of a beautiful tropical beach with white sands, lush vegetation, and crystal clear water. Now let's hit the generate button. So this is flow state, 16 by 9 because we're shooting for YouTube. And let's see what it does. I bet it's going to be okay. We got some winners out of the gate. Look at this amazing, beautiful photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start downloading some of these. So let's see the video. I've got 20 songs that are approximately 2 minutes each. So that is 40 minutes of video. All right. Now, each one of these particular animated scenes is going to be anywhere between 10 seconds and 40 seconds. So let's say 20 seconds average, 3 in a minute. 3 times 20. So we're going to need like 40 to 50 images. Now, I've already got a bunch on my computer, but let's just, for the sake of this, I'm going to teach you one. I've taught you how to generate the image. Now I'm going to download some of these. Then I'm going to teach you how to turn it into video. And then in the next part, part 4, I'll teach you how to edit it together and make the magic happen. All right. So I really like this image a lot. You can click on it. I mean, that looks pretty legit. That looks legit, right? I think so. So I'm going to download this one. I'm going to download this one. I really like these. I really like those, but like I'm going for photorealistic, right? I'm going for real because literally, I guarantee you when people watch this on TV, most of them are just going to take it for granted and be like, wow, where is that? I could even make up some name and put it on the TV screen. They'll be like, oh, I want to go to Kazabawa. I don't know. Sounds rad. I like this one too. It's too blurry. Leonardo loves freaking candles. Leonardo loves freaking candles. It will I'll be like, give me 2 beautiful women on the beach. And some photos, they'll be holding candles. Leonardo loves candles. I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's kind of like pretty. Not for our practice here though. What is that? Is that a satellite? It was weird. This I like. Imagine the drone flying through this. That's going to be cool. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one. That's beautiful. I'm going to use that one. That's beautiful. Look at these photos. Don't these look awesome? I can animate any of these. Any of these. I could have also added cute girls in bikinis on the beach and then animated that too. You can animate anything and it looks so awesome. Once again, if you're an AI hater, you're probably not watching this. But if you're like new to AI or just starting to crack into it and wonder what the possibilities are, let me tell you, they're limitless. They're limitless. And this is just the beginning. Get in now while it's early. All right, I'm just going to start clicking on some of these because they're amazing. That's too cool. I love some of these broody kind of. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm just clicking the little download button. Now what I'll do is I'll show you my workflow on how I manage these files as efficiently as possible because once again I do this professionally and I need to be quick or I'm losing money. That's cool. That's cool. That's super cool. That's cool. Look at this. Look at all these. And the prompt was drone camera footage. Now, when we get the video, we can tell it to move in different ways, just like a drone would, right? Jeez, these are killer. Leonardo makes the crispiest photos ever. Leonardo makes some amazing, amazing footage. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not trying to go with too many of the cloudy ones because it's supposed to be a tropical type vibe. You know what I mean? Gosh, he's just killing the game. And also, I want all my images to kind of have a similar type vibe to it. So that way there's congruency when I edit the whole thing together. I don't want to be jumping around to completely different type of camera feels. Are these candles? Nah, some random lights. Cool painting, though. That's a neat photo. I like that one. I probably clicked that one already. I'm going to do it again. I like that. And I like these ones with bushes like right in front of the camera because you can be like fly the drone forward when we're animating it and it'll like go up over them and stuff. Really give you some cool effects. That's smoking. 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 That's pretty smoking. That's smoking. Smoking. And I think I just generated all these images for like 50 cents or something like that, 20 cents. Super cheap. Oh, I forgot I'm on the plan. So, but once again, all these credits I have here per image generation, it's like literally like 20 cents or something like that. So, all right, cool. I think we have enough images. Let me show you how I do my workflow. So I'll keep three things floating open. Right here, I've got my still images, I've got my downloads, and then I've got my videos. So what I do is I start in downloads, I shove them over to the images folder, okay? And then as I generate the motion pictures, then I grab them from downloads and I move them over to videos. So I've got a folder for stills and a folder for videos. It's my workflow. I don't know if that'll help you or not. I'm going to throw all those bad boys over there. Shrink that guy back down. Now, so that was Leonardo AI. All right, now we're going to go to Runway. Runway is not only just a AI image generator, but it also will create. It will also create. How do I say? It'll create motion pictures, and there's also some editing software in Runway as well. So if you're really on a budget, and Adobe products like Premiere Pro or After Effects are just an added cost that you want to do, in Runway you can actually edit all your stuff together. There's some nice filters, some nice tools in there that you can use. But I would double check on the output of Runway because I think the quality of the output, like we're talking megapixels, we're talking the bit space on the soundtrack. I don't think it's as good as Premiere Pro, but at the end of the day, Runway is a pretty robust full service thing that you could just invest in as one of your AI tools and cut out some of the other tools. Speaking of, let's take a look at the cost. So let's go to upgrade my plan. So we've got a free plan. All right, it's going to give you 3 video projects, 5 gigabytes of asset stores. It gives you 125 credits per day. That'll generate you, maybe 4, 5, 6 videos per day that you can generate. So once again, if you're on a budget, you can do all these for free. It's just going to take you longer to finish your projects. because you only have so much that you can use per day within that budget. There's the standard, the pro. I'm on the unlimited. Wow, am I really paying 95 bucks a month? I make a lot of videos. I do a lot of music videos. I do a lot of stuff, and I gobble up the credits. So yeah, so that's what I'm paying. Yikes. And then here's some different tiers. Now, I will say that the pro and the standard served me for quite a long time. And with 625 credits, you could probably produce, you know, this drone video in like a week. All right, so you're looking at about a video drop per week. I do a lot more than that per week, so I have to crunch up the credits. The credit monster needs to be fed. All right, that's awesome, Damon. Thank you for the images. Now, please tell me, how do we animate these things? My pleasure. So I'm going to go down here to generate video. You can generate images. Now, there's a couple different versions that you're allowed to run. Gen 2 here is going away in like a week or so. You've got Gen 3 Alpha. You've got Gen 3 Turbo. And some of these will let you throw in like keyframes. So if you've got a complex scene, it'll allow you to put in a couple of different images of a progression of a scene to give it better direction. Right now, I'm just going to run with Gen 4 Turbo because it's fast, it's beautiful, and we're just doing some super easy shots for it to figure out. All right. So start with something cool. So I'm just going to drag and drop that from the image file that I just dumped everything into. All right, there's my image. And let's give it a drone flying forward. It's about as simple as it gets, right? Now it's going to create a 10-second long clip. And Runway's usually pretty quick with the video production. So this is part 3. If you're just ripping through this with me right now, part 1, we created the music. Part 2, I taught you how to use a service called DistroKid to distribute it to Spotify, YouTube Music. So you own that music. It's got a digital footprint. If anybody else bites your music or your stuff, it's going to come back and you're going to get paid off that, which is cool. Again, so here we go. Let's take a look at what we've got. Looks pretty legit to me. So imagine some music playing to this. It's on the TV screen. It's like a moving painting. All right, I like that one. So I'm going to click download. Now it's going to the downloads folder. Let's do another one or two. I really like this one earlier. All right, so drone flying forward over bushes for a big reveal. Quickly. And I'm going to tell you why I asked it to move quickly. And what I'm going to do is slow down the footage before I export it. And we're going to get a much longer clip because that last clip was 10 seconds. Now, if I've got, 40 minutes of music that I need to create video for, I need to stretch these out. And I want some different tempo shots. So some shots will be kind of fast. Some shots will be medium fast. Some will be in slow-mo. So that way there's some depth to all the different things moving on. I'll show you how to do that right now. So Generato. I should have generated before I started talking. This is Runway. Link below, and I'll see if I can get you a discount as well. But if not, tonight we're just using Leonardo and Runway. Now, if you wanted to, you could have just used Runway to create your images and then animate them. You could have done this all with just Runway. However, I love Leonardo for its speed. Runway's image generation is kind of slow. If you use ChatGPT, you know the image generation can be slow. you saw how fast, how many photos popped up on Leonardo and how crispy they were. So I really like Leonardo kind of as my base image generator. It does an amazing job, and it'll let you make images of really anything you could possibly think of, and then you get to animate it, which is pretty cool. And the goal of this is to create, let's play it. Looks pretty legit to me. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do before I export this is I don't want all my clips to be the same tempo. I don't want all my clips to be 10 seconds long. So on ones, and the reason I told it to go quickly is because I'm going to slow it down considerably. So right now the video is 10 seconds long. Now within Runway, before you export the video, there's some different functions you can do. You can restyle it. You can upscale to 4K. You can adjust the video. You can trim it. You can reverse it. You can literally make it go backwards to what it was previously. Comes in really handy in specific situations. You can expand it by adding more prompts. You can add lip sync if your characters are moving their lips. It's pretty cool. What I want to do is this tool, and I'm going to move the playback speed down to 25%. Did you see that? So I can speed it up or I can slow it down. You'll notice in a lot of these drone chill music videos, it's a very slow moving image for two reasons. It's cinematic. It really lets you take in that scenery. And two, like me, these professional, content producers are trying to get their most bang for the buck, and they're trying to stretch out their videos. So in the first chunk, what we're going to do is we're going to create 40 minutes of music, which we've already done. Now I'm creating 40 minutes of video to go along with that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to stack it. So we're going to run the first 40 minutes, then we're just going to double it. So it's going to be 80 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes long. I've noticed that YouTube really likes longer videos because it catches people zoning out on a video or even walking out of the room while ads are playing. YouTube, their primary goal is to sell ads, right? And get people to watch ads. So the longer the video, the more ads they can cram in there. And at the end of the day, the longer the video, the more ads that run on your video, the more you get paid. So instead of having a 4-minute video that's going to get 100,000 likes, now I've got an hour and 20-minute long video, which 100,000 people are going to watch. I'm going to get paid twice as much on the longer video. You with me? And honestly, all the drone video companies that produce these type of videos, if you pay attention to them, they repeat songs, they repeat footage, and it's okay because you're just chilling out, relaxing. It's more of an ambient thing. Nobody's really sitting there watching these, right? You've got some friends over, you just put it on the tube. It's got some house music going. It's got some beautiful imagery. See how fast that one is? See how slow this one is? So all I did was just slow down the video. On this particular one, I actually, this is going to sound crazy, but I like the, I'm going to do a middle ground there. All right, so let's go to stash. Let's close that bad boy. We'll get another video cranking. You can run a couple generations at a time. Up to about 3 is where I notice. And then it's like, okay, chill. Give me some time to get these done before you overload me, right? Let's do a shot straight down. Drone camera. All right, so what I said is drone camera shot directly down at the ground, rotating. So there's rotation. Now an orbit is where it'll circle around an object. There's increasing in height, lower, decreasing in height, moving backwards and forward. Just imagine you're flying a drone and you're going to give this the kind of prompts that match that. It's literally one sentence. It's pretty straightforward. So let's generate that. All right, that's generating. Let's watch how this one turned out. So I slowed this down just about 25%, but it's got a good vibe. That slow-mo on that was too much. It was the way it was getting close to the vegetation. If it's moving a little faster, you can't see the imperfections in the image. But when it was moving super slow-mo, it didn't look that good to me. Once again, you get to make your video however you want. Go with whatever feel you think fits you. So this is pretty simple. We go to Leonardo, create a huge batch of images, put them into an image folder. And then what we do is we come over to Runway and we animate all those images. And you can play with them. You can adjust the speed, you can adjust the tempos, you can adjust what the drone is doing, whether it's moving parallel to the right, parallel to the left, orbiting, rotating, up, down. You can shoot and once again, at the end of the day, you really just want to go with some variety. So it's not the same shot every single shot. Hit it with some different movements, some different angles. We're shooting straight down. We're going forward. We're going sideways. That way it's more entertaining that way. All right, that's perfect. I'm going to slow that down because that would make somebody nauseous. So we're going to slow that bad boy down to... Let's do 25%. This will be a nice slow-mo. So it'll just be a slowly spinning, beautiful shot directly down at this water and this beach. Which is cool because I was doing some, that video I played at the very beginning was what we're doing right now. I just chopped it up into about 4 minutes of footage for the intro. And I was having a really hard time getting it to rotate and spin. I tried using the prompt rotate and I tried using the prompt spin, but I didn't use them together. In this prompt, I used drone camera shot directly down at the ground, rotating and spinning clockwise. I wrote 260 degrees. I'm not the best typer. All right, so after this video, we'll bring it on home. This is a quickie tonight, y'all. Once again, I know my videos are longer than the super polished 5-minute video you watch of the guy saying, here's how you make a video with AI. And it looks fantastic. Really puts a lot of time into that little 5-minute video. But you don't learn anything. All he's doing is plugging the link that he's giving you for that AI. 1, to go figure it out yourself. 2, he's getting paid by that company to send you the link over there. So a lot of YouTubers don't really care if you're actually learning how to use these tools. They're 1, just selling that tool as an affiliate, and 2, just trying to get some clickbait for your views. I'm trying to start a community here. I would love to start live streaming where y'all are like engaged with me and we're all communicating and talking. Maybe get on Discord at the same time. Something really cool. This could be for people with AI creator experience, people that are new. We could all get on and jam. We could make some cool stuff together. We could share with each other. I think it'd be fun. I know it'd be fun. All right, let's check it out in slow-mo. Exactly! That's exactly what we're going for right there, folks. Exactly what we're going for. Throw some nice tropical house music over the top. And you, my friend, have a banger of a video. And I'm going to teach you in part 5 how to use the proper way to upload it to actually attract views. All right? So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and go out on this, guys. I appreciate you. What I'm going to do is down the road, at the end of this video, there's going to be a link to part 4. The next part 4, coming out in a couple days, we're going to teach you how to put this through Adobe Premiere Pro and edit the music and the videos together. And then you've got your masterpiece. Then I'm going to teach you in part 5 how to upload it to YouTube. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Let's build a community. Have a great night. Bye.